Hello, my friend. Welcome to the English Learning Podcast. I'm your host, Sora, and I'm really happy to have you here today. If you are learning English and sometimes feel scared to speak, this episode is for you. Today, we're talking about something very important. Just speak, don't overthink. Now, what does that mean? It means don't wait to speak perfect English. Don't worry too much about grammar. Don't think for too long before you say something. Just speak. Many English learners feel nervous. Maybe you think your English is not good enough. Maybe you are afraid of making mistakes. Maybe you wait and then say nothing. Does this sound like you? If yes, don't worry. You are not alone. This is very common. Many people feel the same way. But the good news is you can change this. You can speak more. You can feel more confident. And today I will help you. In this episode, we'll talk about why overthinking is a problem, how you can speak more freely, and some easy tips to help you practice English speaking every day. So, are you ready? Let's get started. Let's talk about the big problem, overthinking. What is overthinking? Overthinking means thinking too much before you speak. You want to say something in English, but your brain is working too hard. You start asking yourself, is this the right grammar? What if I say the wrong word? Will they understand me? What if I sound stupid? And guess what happens? You get nervous. You feel scared. And then you say nothing. You stay quiet. The chance to practice is gone. Let me give you a simple example. Imagine this. You're in a coffee shop. The barista asks, "What would you like?" You know what you want. You want a coffee with milk. But instead of saying, "I want a coffee with milk," you start thinking, "Oh, wait, should I say I would like or I want? Should I say milk coffee or coffee with milk? What if I say it wrong and while you're thinking the barista is waiting and you feel more nervous?" This is overthinking. It stops you from speaking. It makes simple moments feel stressful. And here's the truth. You don't need to speak perfectly. You just need to speak. Yes, you will make mistakes. That's okay. Yes, maybe someone won't understand you the first time. That's okay too. The important thing is to try because every time you speak, you get better. But every time you stay silent, you miss a chance to grow. So now we understand the problem. Overthinking makes you afraid to speak. It slows you down. It makes English feel hard. But don't worry, we're not going to stop here. In the next part, I'll show you why just speaking without worrying so much really works. Let's keep going. Now, let's talk about this. Why does just speaking really work? It might sound too simple. Just speak. That's it. Yes, that's it. And here's why it works. First, think about how training your brain and your mouth to work together. You are building a real skill. It's like learning to ride a bike or play the guitar. You can't just read about it. You have to do it again and again. Every time you speak, you get better at finding the right words, saying them clearly, speaking faster and more naturally. And here's something important. Confidence comes from doing. The more you speak, the more confident you feel. It gets easier, you feel stronger, and you start to enjoy speaking. Now, listen carefully to this. You do not need perfect grammar to speak. You do not need a big vocabulary to start. You do not need to wait until someday. You can start now, today, with the words you already know. Mistakes are part of learning. They are not bad. In fact, mistakes help you see what to work on. And when someone corrects you, that's a gift. You learn something new. So remember, you learn to speak English by speaking English, not by only reading, not by only thinking, not by waiting for the perfect moment. Just speak every day a little more, and you will see big results. Next, I'll give you some simple, can you actually do it? Don't worry, I've got some simple tips for you. Let's go through them one by one. 1. Speak first, correct later. This is rule number 1. Don't stop yourself to fix every little mistake. If you stop and correct every sentence, your brain will get tired. You will lose the flow. Instead, speak freely first. Let the words come out. Then later, if you want, you can listen again or check your grammar. Speaking is like driving. Just go forward. Don't press the brakes every 2 seconds. 2. Think in English. If you always translate from your first language, speaking becomes slow. So try this. Think in English. Start with small things. For example, when you see your coffee, say this coffee is hot. When you look at the sky, say it's cloudy today. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just make simple English sentences in your mind.
The more you think in English, the faster you can speak. 3. Use simple words. Many learners think they need big or fancy words to sound smart, but that's not true. Simple words are clear. Simple words are powerful. Instead of saying, I am experiencing difficulties with communication, just say, I'm having trouble speaking. Use the words you know. Speak like yourself. 4. Talk to yourself. Yes, really talk to yourself out loud or in your head. Describe what you're doing. I'm brushing my teeth. Now I'm going to the store. I feel tired today. It may feel strange at first, but it's great practice. No one is judging you. It's just you and your voice. 5. Record yourself speaking. Pick a short topic. Maybe your day, your favorite food, or your weekend plans. Speak for 1 minute. Record it. Then listen. When you listen, ask yourself, did I speak clearly? Did I pause too much? Can I say this better next time? This is a great way to see your progress. You will feel proud. 6. Try the 5 Enut Speaking Challenge. Here's something fun. Every day, speak about one topic for 5 minutes. Some topic ideas. What did you do today? What do you want to learn? Talk about your favorite movie or food. Set a timer. Don't stop speaking. Don't worry about mistakes. Just speak and keep going. After 5 minutes, you'll feel amazing. So remember, speak first, correct later, think in English, use simple words, talk to yourself, record your voice, do the 5-minute challenge. These are small actions, but they can make a big change. And most important, do them often. Don't wait for the perfect time. Just begin. Now, let's talk about your mindset, how to stop chasing perfection, and just enjoy speaking. Now, let's take a deep breath because this part is very, very important. You don't have to be perfect to speak English. Let me say that again. You don't have to be perfect. Many learners feel shy because they think my grammar must be 100% correct. I need to sound like a native speaker. If I make a mistake, people will laugh. But here's the truth. Nobody speaks perfectly all the time, not even native speakers. Sometimes native speakers forget words. Sometimes they say or make grammar mistakes too. And that's okay. Your goal is not to speak perfect English. Your goal is to communicate, to share your ideas, to connect with people, to express yourself. And guess what? People will understand you even if your English isn't perfect. People will be happy you are trying, and you will feel more free, more confident, and more excited to keep learning. So please remember, be proud of your progress. Speak with courage. Perfection is not the goal. Communication is all right. Coming up next, I'll share some real-life stories and motivation to inspire you to just speak. Let me share something with you. Now, you're not alone on this journey. Many people around the world have learned English just like you. And they didn't start perfect. They just started. Let me tell you a quick story. One of my students, Maria from Brazil, was afraid to speak English in class. She always stayed quiet. She thought, my English is bad. People will laugh. But one day, she decided to try. She said just one sentence. Was it perfect? Number. Did people laugh? Number. In fact, her classmates clapped. They were proud of her, and she smiled. From that day, she spoke a little more each time. Now she gives small presentations in English. She's not perfect, but she's confident. She's growing. And another learner, Ahmed from Egypt, told me he started by talking to himself in the mirror just 1 minute a day. He didn't wait. He didn't hide. And after 2 months, his speaking was so much faster and smoother. These people didn't have special skills. They just spoke every day without fear. And you can do the same. You are learning. You are improving. You are stronger than you think. So please don't give up. Keep speaking. Make mistakes. Smile. Try again. The more you speak, the more doors will open. The world will hear your voice, and your voice matters. Let's finish this episode with a quick summary and one simple challenge for you. All right, my friend, let's wrap up today's episode. We talked about a big idea. Just speak. Don't overthink. You learned that overthinking creates fear. Speaking builds confidence. Mistakes are part of learning. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to try. And you now have some easy tools to help you speak more and worry less. So, here's your challenge for today. Speak English for just 2 minutes. Right now, talk about your day, talk about your favorite food, talk about anything. No overthinking, just speak. You can do it. Thank you so much for listening to the English Learning Podcast with me, Sora. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with a friend who's also learning English. And remember, your voice is powerful, so go ahead, just speak. Until next time, take care and keep learning. Bye for now.